Hey everyone, Monday morning commute. It's only about 20 minutes to the office, so not too bad for me. I wanted to share a couple of observations and thoughts that I've had over the weekend that I think is hugely important to you thinking about the next chapter of life, the second half of life. It's all to do with my daughter, really. Gracie is 16, she's my eldest. She has left school, done her exams, fortunately got the grades that she needed to progress on to go to college to do performing arts. Now she's I think I'm a bit biased in this, but she's a talented performer, singer, actress, etc. And yeah, she's on a good trajectory to maybe do something in that field. But the thing I wanted to share with you is, as she is transitioning from a school life into the next chapter of her life, which is a college life, bit more freedom, new connections, bit of the unknown, bit of fear, but truly kind of doing something that she's really passionate about. I can see the excitement in her. I can hear it, I can see it, I can feel it, and it's joyful to watch. And that, it kind of got me thinking about, and I talk about this a lot, but the transitions that we go through in life. And this transition that Gracie's going through is one that is going to be really good for her because of her mindset. She is excited, she is maybe a little bit fearful, but that's pretty good to have as an emotion as well. But she is hopeful, she is thinking about, you know, what she's going to do. She's excited to meet new people, she's excited to understand you know, what she's going to do at college and how that can help. She's really, she can't wait to learn new things. Like, I mean, all this stuff that I talk to people about has happened to them before, I'm sure. And I suppose my question to you, when you are either thinking about or going through or maybe you've been through it and you're going to go through it again, but the kind of the transition that we go through to second half of life, the transition we go through when we think about retirement, when we leave one thing behind, start a new thing. The question I have is, how excited are you about that? And if you're not, I think you probably need to be. And the similarities between what Gracie's going through and what my clients go through, and the people that I get to hear from go through, is so similar. This transition and the excitement to meet new people, the excitement to learn new things, the excitement to grow and discover different new things, or discover new talents, or discover new passions, is infectious. And that excitement, I think, will mean that she will do really well. She's not, I mean, there's a little bit of fear in there, right? But obviously as we start anything new, that happens. But she just can't wait to get going. She's, you know, this has been a plan for the last couple of years. She's you know, this is what she's worked towards. And so I think when we think about the transition and the second half of life and retirement and moving on from a career and thinking about what we're going to do, we need to learn from maybe children or young adults that are going through that. We also need to look back and think, well, I've kind of been through that probably multiple times in my life, and when was a period I was really excited to kind of transition into something new, and how did that make me feel, and how did that transition go? And I think we need to get that excitement back. We need to be excited about moving on to new things, meeting new people, discovering new passions, and feeling like this is a new exciting chapter with lots of things in front of us. And I don't see that enough. I see fear more than I see excitement. I see trepidation more than I see excitement. I see, I see people taking on too much. I see people don't plan what this is going to look like. Ultimately, and this is what Gracie's done kind of unwittingly, really, ultimately what you need to understand is what you want to do and who you're going to do it with, right? And if you understand those two things, or plan and know what you're going to do and who you're going to do it with, and then understand that you're going to do new things along the way and meet new people along the way, but have some plans, some foundational plans about this stuff. And this is what's really interesting for me, if I go back to Gracie again, is that she's thought about the new stuff, but she's also got a wonderful group of friends that she's planning to do new things with. She'll be driving soon. She's getting her first real job. She's just applied for a job and got it, which is in a well-known fast food restaurant chain. And so she knows what she's going to do and who she's going to do it with, and she also knows that the move into college is going to create brand new opportunities and new and exciting discoveries and connections and friends and everything. So I think we can learn from that. Is there people that we know are going to be in our lives post retirement that we want to spend more time with, do more things with, etc.? And can we be excited about the unknown? Can we be excited about the opportunities? Can we be more excited about discovering new passions? Can we be more excited about rekindling old passions and making sure that we kind of go back to our heart's core, right? What have we thought about for a number of years that we haven't simply been able to do? So I think we can look back and we can learn from ourselves, and we can look back and we can learn from others. What I want and encourage so many people in the second half of life to do is not discount children, not discount kids, not discount young adults. I think we can learn so much from them. I am learning a lot from Gracie, her attitude, etc. My youngest Olivia is coming up the wing. She's 13. Just observing them and taking a leaf out of that book when it comes to this kind of unshackled excitement and joy. That's the feeling we need to have when we approach retirement and our second half of life. And it's a difficult one, right? Because I think what Gracie hasn't got is a potential 20 to 30 years of stuff to unpick and unwind, in terms of the career that we've had, the work that we've done, the emotions and feelings that's brought. I get it's probably a more difficult transition, but it doesn't have to be that way. And I think people almost put barriers in the way to make it almost an almost impossible transition. So be more childlike, be more curious, be more excited, plan these things out and understand exactly what you want to do and who you want to do it with, and then know that new opportunity, be open to new opportunities, open and excited about new opportunities, discovering new things, and all of that. So yeah, look at those. I think it's a really, really, really key lesson. Have a look at my other videos. I talk a lot about this stuff, but I hope this has helped. I hope that you can think about being more excited about what you're going into, and but knowing that you've planned to do that, and be more open and joyful about this unbelievable opportunity that's now in front of you when it comes to this second half of life, and being more, I suppose, childlike in your excitement and being curious about what's in front of you. So nearly to the office, so I'll leave it there. Take care. See you again very soon.